I've been muted this entire time. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get this set up. It's a process. Audio, let's see. Output, audio. Okay, I don't know if it's good. Oh, it says stream status good. Okay, it's learning. I'm learning. I kind of want to pull it up on my phone just to see. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone just to see. Okay, it looks and sounds good on my phone, so I'm just going to hope that it's working. So, today I'm going to be playing on my single player survival world. I generated this world in 1.12 back in 2017. So, it's an old world. Like if I fly up the ocean, you can tell the ocean is just dead. There's nothing here. So, this was originally a mushroom island. The spawn. This is the spawn island. I have an old iron farm here that still works. Um, so yeah, this is the world spawn. Actually, 00 is I believe 00 is that pillar. I don't have zoom key, but oh hey, yeah, I forgot to message you. But I like just started, so yeah, but that pillar out there in the ocean you probably can't see is the 00. So this is the spawn point. And we've got a flower farm here and an iron farm. Um, it's an older design, but it should still work. I lost it. There it is. It's got three villagers on each side, and then a zombie trapped in a composter. And then I started to terraform this island. Like this island went through a lot of different changes. Like I completely leveled it. Uh, like I completely leveled it all the way down to ocean level, like one below. So it was all underwater. And then I keep hitting shift because I've been playing other games where that's the sprint key. But yeah, this island, I flattened the entire island. Here, I can actually go underneath it. I gotta go this way. But you can see that I flattened the entire island. Up here. Like, I had to rebuild all the land from scratch. And this is like an old walkway that I just covered because I don't know. But this Yeah, see, this is what I meant. I flattened the entire island, destroyed everything. Had to rebuild all the land from scratch. So this area, this world has been around since 2017, but it hasn't had a lot of development because I kept tearing everything down and redoing it. But I reached a decision, I guess, where like I'm just gonna continue off of what's here. So, quick tour of the base is I've got this big area that I built. You may recognize this tower from season 7 of Hermitcraft. Sorry, I am a little bit sick right now, so I have to mute to cough a little bit. Like I'm just about over it. The sickness, like I'm almost back to normal. But anyway, this tower was from season 7 of Hermitcraft. I stole it from Exuma's farm area. Like back when those videos were first coming out is when I built this. I was building it off of like screenshots from the videos, like trying to approximate the build. And the bad thing is I built it, like this was back when the island was completely leveled, so I built it on that level, so it's at sea level, which kind of sucks. And then I dug out underneath to put farms in. I've got a sheep farm here. Just a classic design with the, with the dispenser, they're actually empty. You can tell I haven't been down here in so long. Like, I haven't played on this world legitimately in forever. Yeah, drain the ocean and change the sea level next video. No thanks. You gotta remember, these are the old worlds. The old worlds, the oceans were giant. Like, absolutely massive ocean. Yeah, actually, I have a map. I have the map mod pulled up. I actually, this is how I remember where things are in this world, is I have the Zeros map. You can see how giant the ocean is. Like, and you got these hard lines where terrain wasn't generated. So, and so you got weird stuff like this where there's mesa connected to a snow biome. So yeah, I like the quirks of this world. That's why I still play on it. I like the quirky bugginess of the old Minecraft. So, and we've got these old furnace array designs. Got a newer furnace array design that's kind of lazily half built. I left all the bamboo up here because remember back in the day when we had zero tick bamboo farm, zero tick sugarcane farm. I used to have those up here and I removed them so I could farm chorus fruit up here. Because, chorus fruit is super ugly to farm. So I wanted to kind of hide it. And I didn't really have another use for this tower. I didn't really plan ahead back then. And we got this little shack that I built on this island. I flattened it out a little bit, but it's pretty much original, the island. And this is actually world corruption right here, like partial world corruption. Because back in the day I used to play on my laptop, and like I would play just until the battery died in the laptop. And when you suddenly close the world, stuff like that, you get world corruption. So yeah, there's a few, like it's not too bad and it's not like spreading, so it's fine. But there are a couple little areas like that. There's actually one underneath the the tower. It corrupted like part of the corner of the tower. I think it's over here. Yeah. See, this is an ocean. This is an ocean chunk that got overwritten. Or it overwrote the chunk that was here and made it into a deep ocean chunk. So stuff like that's kind of fun. Then we've got crop farms, an old sugarcane farm. And at one point, I wanted to connect my storage to this underground area, this drained area. So I just dug straight through the sugarcane farm. Just built a tunnel. And then here's the collection. It's probably close to full, because I don't really check it that often. And then I actually don't remember how to get through here. If there was, I don't remember if there was a button. Oh, it's not back here. Is it still back here? No, it's not back here anymore. Well, there used to be a bunch of chests full of stone and stuff back here. That's where all the materials from the dig went. But oh, sorry, I forgot to mute for that one. But yeah, at one point I consolidated a lot of the shulker loaders. Need to add shulker loaders. Yeah, well, I've done like not a lot of stuff. I play this world very sporadically, so it's kind of a mess. But yeah, we've got when I ripped out the old pumpkin farm and built the new one, I left all these chests here. We've got these old design minecart unloaders. Well, not old. They're Ilmango. They're not old, but they're like, what, 4 or 5 years old, probably. And then all this fills up. It doesn't autocraft. That's something I haven't done yet, is do the autocrafter. Because I don't think I'm playing on the version that has that yet. I'm playing on 1.21 right now. That's as far as it's updated. So we have Trial Chamber. That's the newest. And then bone meal. It converts the extra into bone meal. And then whatever. When this gets full, it literally will just burn the rest in lava. And then we've got some maps here. These are some areas. Hold on one second. I need to drink some water. So we've got some old maps. We've got an ice spikes biome. There is a build out in an ice spikes biome. See, what I used to do is when I got tired of building in this Mushroom Island, I would just travel out into the distance a few thousand blocks and just start building something. So I have a lot of unfinished bases around this area. Or like on this world. I have a ton of unfinished areas. So this is in an ice spikes biome. There's like a dome and then a bridge out across the ice spikes. We'll go out there a little bit later. And then this map I accidentally updated. You can tell because of it's locked now, or it should be. Yeah. But this is it was completely flat all the way down. We've got an old building that's no longer there that used to be well, first it was a sugarcane farm, then it was villagers. And then I tore the entire building down and rebuilt the village area. And I actually don't remember what happened to most of my villagers, because most of them are gone. But we've got the old build. See, if we look at this map, at the very bottom of it, you can see I was copying like the full Permacraft design, because Exuma had these all his buildings were like on raised platforms of different heights, and then he had paths going in between them. So I started doing that. That's the original border of the island. So you can see the shape of the island. It's a small island, And this area right here, I actually covered with a, I actually put a mob farm there. So there's a mob farm like in the little lake area. And then my guardian farm that I drained. And then this is a taiga village, or not like an actual village, but like a, I built this. I cleared out the area and built that. We got my potion. That's where I brew potions. I've got a bunch of projects in this book. Like, it's mostly a reminder to myself to remember, like, here's where I was at with this project. And then we've got shulkers. Like, every once in a while, I'll hop on. I would hop on and, like, in the new updates, I would just grab a shulker of stuff. So this was when the cherry tree came out. I went out on an adventure. Actually, I went, oh, I forgot that the map does that. I went out this way. I went south. All the way down here. This is where I found a cherry tree biome, all the way down here. And this was back on the laptop too. So, like the chunk, you can see the chunks are struggling to load. But this right here is the mob farm. This was originally like a, you know, the island here. There's like a little cove here where mobs spawn. Mobs can spawn here. So we've got a mob farm. And this is the same mob farm I built on the 1.19 world that was in the Majora Moon. You know, I got a lever to turn it off. Also have the setup for the music discs and stuff. We got this guy in here, Jeff. Um, just, you know, it's all sorted. Those two don't have anything in them. And I don't remember what the inspiration for this building was, but it now it reminds me of a hospital. So I don't know. I think I might continue with the skyscraper thing because I don't really know what else to do. Like, what else would I do? Would I tear down half of this crap to make it a cohesive theme? No, because that doesn't make sense. So I don't know. I'm just letting it develop organically. We've got this beach. I mean, it's lit up, but it doesn't need to be because it's Mushroom Island. But we've got these small custom trees that I did at some point. We've got this little cave that I built when Dripstone was new in 1.17 or 18. I don't remember. Whenever Dripstone was new. There's a button somewhere. And we've got we're already down here. We've got this area. So if you come up here past the cat shrine, you go down here into this little cave, and we've got a Japanese temple. And I have all my skeleton horses in here. Yeah, hodgepodge of your favorite builds. Yeah. From back in the day. Just whenever I would see something really cool, I'd be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna add that to my survival world." And yeah, we've got a ship that I like it by today's standards, it is not that great. But back in the day, this ship was pretty cool. And I don't remember when, I think it was 1.13 when they added waterlogged stairs. But I distinctly remember when I updated the world, I had to come over and manually waterlog all the stairs under the ship. So the ship is really old. And then I started to do a coral reef, but I didn't get very far. And if you notice in the ocean, if you remember, I don't remember what season of Hermitcraft it was. If you remember Mumbo's base, he did something like this. He lit up the whole ocean with sea lanterns. I started doing that, but my Guardian farm kind of sucks, so it didn't get very far. And then I guess we can talk about the slime cube next. Or well, actually, let's do this one first. I've got a whale skeleton here. This was a build I came up with for the 1.18 GG server. It was on my volcano island, and I just brought it over here because I thought it was cool. And this was originally connected right here, but I dug that out because it makes more sense for the ship to go in that way. And then we can finally address the big thing that I've been avoiding, the giant slime cube. This is a quad slime chunk that I never finished. I never finished this project either. I got part of the way there. I dug it all out. I got part of the way done, and then I just gave up. Like, there's no... I could build more layers, but there really isn't a point of building all the layers, because when they expanded the world downwards, you know, they expanded the world downwards, and the way Slime Chunk works is, it spawns from the bottom up, so that's why you dig it out. So this used to be the bottom of the world. I had it all the way at the bottom, but now, now it's not at the bottom. And I don't want to dig it out for nostalgia purposes because these used to be bedrock. I dug out all the stone and stuff within the bedrock and then covered it with glass. So I don't really want to ruin that. I kind of want to keep the look. I don't really need slime. Like I'm not hurting for slime. So I don't really see a point in tearing up the project for nothing. And I do use waypoints in this world. Because like I said, I always forget where stuff is. It's been so long since I've been to some areas. And then this is like the main house. It started off as I call it like the I don't know what to call it. I made that up. But this stone like arch here, this was the original build. Like it cut off right here, and it was just this like rectangle with a curved roof. But then, obviously I needed more space. Yeah, how much slime do I need? I don't need much. I have a lot, I think. Somewhere. Maybe I don't. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, yeah, I have some. I don't build a lot of redstone projects in this world. Like, I don't have a lot of giant farms. I have, like, the mob farm. And then, yeah. Oh, I have music discs. I started to collect music discs. I have the Dragon Egg here as a lamp. I was gonna try to dupe this, but I don't know how to do that. So, I need to figure that out. We've got upstairs. I used to have shulkers in here before I built the storage system. Here's another old map that I'm actually scared to break because I don't know if it'll update or not. This is when I was doing the terraforming. I've got this dirt, and then I used to have chorus flowers there. And then yeah. See the slime cube wasn't done yet. Well, I mean it still isn't done, but the roof on it wasn't done. We've got the nether portal. Downstairs, this is the main storage room. I think this was built off a reference image, but I don't remember what. I used to keep shulker. Well, I still keep shulkers here, but I used to keep like a lot of shulkers here, all the empty ones. And then, oh yeah, this is stuff left over from my witch farm. We've got all the boxes. unstackables, and then we've got automated storage. Some automated storage. Like it's not, it's updated to like 116, I think, is the last time I added anything to the storage. So yeah, and then we've got all this, like all this stuff isn't sorted. I need to do something about that at some point. Well, I guess okay. I guess I did do sort it after 118 because that stuff is sorted. But we'll go behind, and it's the old categorizer. It's not the one I have on the GG server. It's the old one that I used to have on the 119 world because it's got the cake. It's the weird one with the cake. And then yeah, you know, the minecart. It picks stuff up. It goes back here. And then it goes along all the filters. I don't know. I mean, this system is easier to manage than the one that I have on the GG world. Though that one breaks weird, and you gotta like fix it. This one, it's slower, but it's more reliable, I think. But yeah, like the storage back here it's a work in progress. I'm just gonna dig through here. And then none of this is connected because it used to be manual. This is just bulk materials. I just dump them in this chest. And then there's like a stack of chests and hoppers behind here. We've got stone, cobblestone, all the grass and dirt from the island. And then, you know, that converts stuff. And then I have my garbage can. When I don't need stuff, I just throw it at the cactus, like that. All these chests should be empty. So yeah, about the storage, I mentioned earlier, I watched one of Etho's videos where he went around his legacy world and he consolidated all of his storage systems, and I was inspired by that. I'm like, because I was thinking I wanted to play on this world a bit more, but all my crap is so spread out that I didn't know where anything was. So I went around the world and like all the stuff I knew about, I brought most of it here and put it away. So most of my stuff is in this storage. Okay, so let's go to the Nether. I was gonna work on a project, but now I'm doing a tour, I guess. So this is my my Nether hub. A lot of this stuff was not connected until I say recently, but it's been like 2 or 3 years since I started doing this. I started connecting stuff. So this is, you know, the Mushroom Island. Spawn is over here, I think. And this is why I have everything like in the mini map. It's because I can never remember where things are. Oh yeah, and most of the Nether is like screwed because it's the old. This is all like old Nether, and then like the new Nether is so far away. But yeah, that's the Spawn Island. We already showed that. Let's go this way. And the tunnels don't go very far. They only go as far as the, you know, the farthest portal. So we've got Guardian Farm. And the current project I'm working on actually is the Guardian Farm. I want to get that finished because I have a cool idea. I have a really cool idea for this area that I want to implement. But yeah, I drained this entire temple, tore it all the way down. I started putting up pillars. The pillars might get removed. I never finished them. And my new idea doesn't really work with the pillars, so they might get torn out. Maybe, or maybe I'll try to find a way to implement them, I think, in the build. But yeah, it's this kind of Guardian Farm design where they spawn and then they go up and they collect them in the middle column. Got Trader Llamas here. Go down the bubble column. It's an XP farm. It's not a that was the first major XP farm I made was the Guardian farm. Before I built the gold farm. I do have a gold farm, which I should have showed when we were in the Nether. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this area. Like, um, it sucks. Like, I need to actually come over here and finish building in it. So I came up with a really cool idea. I want to put a basically I want to put a build over this. If I fly up, I want to put a build on top of this, and then I want to try to do like a square dome, like a low square dome that just goes like a couple, like not a full like half circle, kind of like an oval. I don't know how to show it on in the game without actually building it, but like just like a low thing, and then I want to build like a castle in the middle. But yeah, I need to gather materials for that. That's why I have all this sand in my inventory. And then actually this way, there's a project over here somewhere. I don't remember what this pillar is, but I know there's something over here. Right here, right where this portal is. Got a... Is there still a turtle over here? I remember that. Yeah, there is. I never did anything with him. I was going to do something with turtles over here. I never did. We've got the shipwreck I found, which actually goes down to a skeleton spawner. Like, super basic. Super basic. You know, I think it's on this side of the wall. Well, if I can look at the map, it'll show me. Yeah, it's right there. Right across this wall. And then they'll go, I think they fall down and then go up. Yeah. And then super basic farm. There's a diamond pickaxe in there. Yeah, I don't know. It's really boring. It's a really boring basic skeleton farm. But this area was generated in 113. You know, when the shipwrecks first came out. I think we can go through this portal. Oh, it's not full height. Okay, yeah, it does connect to my tunnel. So this is the main hub. 00. This way we've got the 114 village. You know, when 114 came out, I went and found a village. We've got a Taiga. That's the Taiga thing. And then the end portal's that way. You got the Mesa and the Witch Hut. And then the Ice Spikes biome base, which is actually a UFO. That's why the... And then this is the Trial Chamber. And the 16, 17 Nether Terrain. When 117 came out. Let's go to the... Where's the witch farm? Let's go to the witch farm first. Yeah, I was working on this recently, and I didn't, I need more terracotta. That's the mesa. We don't need to go to the mesa. It's just a place where I dig materials. This should be the witch farm. Can you tell that I have not been out here in ages? And I'm so poor. I'm so poor on this world. Like, I don't have my shulkers all set up. Like, I have barely any rockets. Um, Actually, this would be helpful. Let's put this in here for now. But yeah, in in single player, I realized you can actually peek inside the ender chest, like the shulker peek, the mini head shulker peek. You can peek inside the ender chest. Yeah, this is my witch farm. Um, I kind of flattened this whole area. Actually, I blew up this whole area with CNT, and then dug it all the way down to sea level. And this was inspired by a build I did on a friend's realm back in the day. I found there was a witch hut on like a small island, a small swamp island in the middle of the ocean. So it got really good spawns. But I tried to kind of emulate that here. I ended up deleting most of the swamp. I mean, there's still a bit over here. But yeah, there's a village over there. There's a village over here. And then I think this should still work. It's one of the old designs with oh, that's super loud. Hold on. It uses string and then it detects the witches and pushes the piston down. Let me turn the volume down. Friendly. Yeah, it uses entity cramming to kill the witches. So, yeah. There's like nothing here because I took it all to the base. Okay, there I lied. There's sugar here. And there's, I left the beacon. I haven't picked up the beacon yet. Because this is, once again, an unfinished project. I need to tear all this out still. I want to move the flower farm over there. And then I'm going to put a build around the witch farm. And then all these materials either need to go back to the base or they need to go in a storage area like under here. I think I'm going to take them back to the base at some point. It's mostly just dirt and stone. It's from when I dug it out. Yeah, that's my witch farm. You can see you can tell that I blew it up because the edge is still like all messed up over here. We've got, I dug all that. Like, there's random holes underneath here. Like, 'cause it's not. I don't know if it was worth doing that, blowing it all up, because it ended up making the terrain uneven. Then I had to spend time filling in all the holes. So, I don't know. Maybe a net loss on this project. Then I got an AFK spot up there. And yeah, that's my witch farm. I don't really come out here much because it was originally for gunpowder. But I don't really need gunpowder because I built since I built a mob farm. And there's nothing interesting at the mesa. It's just like it's a regular mesa that I started digging at for materials. So, but the thing about these nether tunnels is I need to actually get working on them soon because the more I play on this world, the farther out I have to travel to encounter new terrain. So the longer I wait to build the nether tunnel, the longer it's going to take. And some of these already go super far. Like, I think this one of them goes up to like 1700, I think. Maybe. That one goes up to 500. That one's 5. Okay, never mind. It doesn't go up to 1700. I'm an idiot. Let's go to the top. We don't need to go to 114 village because there's nothing there. It's literally just a village. We'll go to the Taiga and then the end portal. I believe, yeah, this is the Taiga or Taiga. Is it Taiga or Taiga? I don't know. We've got this build. Like I said before, I never finish anything, so this build is also unfinished. This is like a very old school type of build. It's got watchtowers in the corners. And it's just it's a really old I think this is like around the time this biome first came in the game. So it's old. This area is like the original second area because I had the Mushroom Island, and then when I got bored, I would just, like I said, I when I got bored, I would just fly out somewhere. I think this was like the first time I did that. And there's dirt there. Let's go back to the Nether. There isn't really much to see here. It's just a little build. And then the end portal, I just recently connected. Like, I knew where it was, but I literally have not been out there since I finished the project in the end. Ooh, that's what we can go look at. Got, yeah, just, stronghold. Oh, there's, apparently zombie villagers here. But yeah, there's nothing special here. It's just a stronghold. I do want to decorate this at some point. We can go to the end. And this project took so long. This project took so long. And there's a spot right here. There. For some reason, I decided to cover the entire end island with water. So that was a fun project that took literally forever. Um, I think I was inspired by Phil's of Minecraft. He's got that huge end project on his hardcore world, and I wanted to build an Enderman farm like on the end island. So yeah, but I never finished it. Actually, yeah, I've got one gate. I've defeated the Ender Dragon once on this world, this nearly 8-year-old world. And now I think at this point it would be more trouble than it's worth to try to defeat the dragon again. I probably should though. But yeah, this is a project I did. I covered the entire island with water. It sucked. It was annoying. Uh, yeah. And then the terrain is all. I'm pretty sure I found. Yeah, I did. The very first end city that I found had an elytra, so I just bailed. Okay, we're back here. Let's go. Where have we not been? We haven't been to the UFO yet. We don't need to go nether terrain. Oh, I know where we need to go next. We need to go 1.17 terrain. We need to go there. Trial chamber we don't need to go to. Let's go to the UFO. It's far. Let's see. So I guess it just feels farther. It used to be far because I used to travel on foot a lot. Yeah, and this portal is broken again. I don't know. At some point during one of the updates, the portal got broken. But yeah, here's the UFO. There used to be a bridge here. There used to be an ice spike about here. There was a bridge, an ice bridge that went across. Um, and then I had this little base that I started for like a week. We've got another map here. I started covering it in carpet because the snow was annoying me. But yeah, there's no materials here anymore. There used to be chests. Uh, Early game smelting array. I forgot about this guy. I might have to come back for you. Who I have no idea how long he's been sitting there for years, man. Waiting for me to return. But yeah, I do plan to finish this project at some point. I want to I want to put a layer of sea lanterns in, and then do like another dish layer on the bottom, so it's not just flat. Like add to make it, thick. And then I need to fix all this terrain that I destroyed. Um, that's pretty much it for this area. And you know what? I don't even have to go through the Nether to get to the 117 area because I think it's like just over here somewhere. Actually, you know what I could do? I could, but it pauses the game. That's weird. Yeah, it's only 800 blocks over here, so let's just fly there. There's a ruined portal. Have I been here before? I don't even remember. Apparently I haven't. Actually, I want this too. So you've got this area that I built when 1.17 first came out. I ventured out in the Nether and I built a new portal and started a new base. But as you can see, I didn't really get that far. I might come and finish this project too at some point because it really just all it needs really is a roof. And then there's this area that I want to decorate. I started to do something with. And this is another build that's like this interior, like what I was trying to go for. I don't think I have any screenshots of it. But it's something I built on a friend's realm that I wanted to bring over. But yeah, sadly that realm got deleted. So I never got to save anything from that world. I have one of my friend's servers. And then I have the server I tried to start, but I don't have the server that build is on. Yeah, and this portal isn't connected to my hub. It's still messed up. It's still down in the open nether. So we want to go, which way do we want to go? North. Is there anywhere else we haven't been? I would genuinely have to check the in the hub. Nether terrain, we don't care. Trial chamber, I haven't done anything over there. I found the trial chamber so I could rip out all the copper because I need it. We've been to the UFO, we've been to the Guardian Farm, but I guess Skeleton Farm is on there. Been to the Taiga, the end portal. Okay. So now that the tour, oh, the gold farm. It's up on the nether roof. Got a basalt generator. And then I think there might be roof portals that I forgot about. Yeah, it's one of these. It's the donut. which was super annoying because for some godforsaken reason, I decided to gather all of the magma blocks by hand instead of building a farm. So it was just a nightmare to build this. It does work though. It should work. Let's see. Oh, I missed. I just want to test it. I'm not going to stay here very long because it's really loud. Yeah, and since I'm in since I'm in single player, it pauses when I the game pauses when I go to the menu. But yeah, the this farm is gonna get broken at some point. I don't think it works in the current version of Minecraft, but in 1.21 it still works. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. That's kind of why I haven't updated yet. Is my only other means of XP is the Guardian farm, and that thing needs to get fixed. So yeah. Good thing about Minecraft is you can kind of just play on old versions. They don't force you to update. All right, let's get out of here. We've got it should auto sort. I think the rotten flesh goes into lava. That's what that sound is. The swords get smelted. Oh, I don't need that. Oh yeah, I have this guy trapped on the roof because I wanted to do trade at piglin bartering, and I never got around to it. Okay, let's go back to the base. Drop off. Hi. I forgot to turn my sounds back on. Uh, that should be good. Close enough. So, oh yeah, my armor. I was gonna mention my armor because if you look at the armor, you'll notice something weird. It has all four types of protection. I don't remember how I got. I don't know how I got protection on the elytra. I think that used to be a thing. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long since I made this armor. But I made this back in one. I think it was. I want to say 113.2. There was a very brief period. There was like one snapshot where they brought the old the old OP armor. Yeah, there was like one snapshot where they enabled the protection thing where you can get all of them, and I made a set of armor. So if I ever die and lose this armor, that would be really bad because I mean, but if I die with this armor, it's really a skill issue, honestly, because you barely take any damage. Like I was doing the trial chamber the other day, and like even uh the like ominous potion, it barely did anything. Like the mobs, they barely touched me. Okay, so now that I'm done rambling for like an hour, let's work on the project I was gonna work on for a bit. Okay. Let's go. Oh, I need more food. I need to grab food. Yeah, time to do something. Um, okay. Do I have food? I don't have food in a box. Do I have to go buy? I have to go buy food from my villagers because I don't have any. Emeralds. Where's my ore chest? I'm not gonna need this many emeralds, but it's fine. Oh, I never went to my village area. That's something I never showed. It's over here in this mountain. We've got this guy, Greg. They just, you know, it's this kind of breeder where you just throw them food. And like I mentioned earlier, at one point, I don't remember I might have killed my villagers. I don't remember. There's a bunch of them are missing, so uh, I've had to kind of, you know, replace a bunch of them. We've got these guys. Actually, there are villagers over here, if I remember right. Up here. This is the old storage room. This is where my storage room used to be. And then I moved it over there, kind of more central. And there are guys here. I think these are the only two survivors. Oh, they are, how many are in here? There's three in there. Oh. Okay, well, do I have a shulker on me? I have two shulkers. Let's, grab this stuff. Um, I guess when I was consolidating stuff, I forgot about that one. Is that everything? Okay. Back to the storage. I need to run the storage at some point. I don't run it when I'm not here. Like when I'm not, I don't dump stuff into it and leave. So I've got all these shulker boxes that need to get processed. Let's make those into blocks. And put them in there. Apple. Okay. Like make some rockets. See, I actually don't have a wood shulker box. This used to be my wood shulker box, but it had like 2 stacks of logs in it. So I just removed it. I need to actually make a correct one. Okay, let's grab more shulker boxes actually. See, these are all like named. Well, most of them are named random crap. I'm trying to they don't need to be named anymore. I don't even remember what they were named for. Okay. Let's go do the project. So in order for me to do the Guardian farm, I need a bunch of glass. And we've got this island here. This is kind of where I've been collecting all my sand and stuff. This is actually an old 114 or pre 114 village. You can tell by the old buildings. I don't want to destroy the old buildings because I really like the old buildings actually. We've got, is there anything in here? I don't remember. Is there a villager in here and I'm about to let him loose? No. I don't remember why that's blocked off. Yeah, but I crafted all these stations. This is where I learned how to do the 114 village stuff. So I crafted all those crafting stations, or the workstations, and I just put down like 1,000 beds. Oh, I guess there's a bunch of crap there too that I forgot, but I'm just gonna leave it. I've been slowly flattening this island. I thought about like officially flattening the whole island. I think it'd be funny. Let's get some sand. One thing I do miss about playing on the server, like versus single player, is the item grouping. I kind of like it, because then I don't have to run around and pick up everything. And but there's probably a way I can do that, but I mean, it's not that big a deal. I'm gonna fill out. How many shulker boxes do I have? I have that one's basically full. I need to fill that one. I'm gonna fill all of these, and then we'll do something else. Because I know gathering sand is not the most. I know I need background music. I don't know. Could always still play on the server. But what am I gonna do on the server though? Like, I don't have any projects ongoing. I guess I could work on Mud Run. I have more shovels. Uh, in here. These are all my shovels and whatnot. I have tridents that are unenchanted. Finish your projects? Yeah. I'll get right on that. I don't even finish my own projects. I mean, you've been here since the start of the stream. I've basically went all around the world, this world, and showed off all the projects that I've never finished. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wary about background music because I know like I want something that I actually want to listen to, but also something that isn't gonna get the stream taken down, via copyright. So yeah, that's why you need to start with mine, get practice at finishing your projects. Yeah. Yeah, I only finish things on the server because there's a definitive end date for that. For music, there's options on Streamlabs for music on OBS. I don't know. I haven't really messed with OBS that much. It took me like an hour to set up the stream just to get it like working and connected. Isn't Streamlabs OBS a different thing than OBS, or is it the same thing? I thought they were different. I'm gonna fly over to it is different or is it is the same? So it very similar. So it is different. They are similar. Has a lot more options for widgets and such. Yeah, I need to look into that kind of stuff. I don't know. This is like the test stream. I just wanted to go live and do something. Yeah, two different programs. That's what I thought. I thought Streamlabs was something else. I thought it was a separate program. Actually, you know what we can do? I know the location of two more trial chambers. If I can, how many shulker boxes do I have left? If I can fill up these boxes with sand, I have a lot left. If I can fill these up, or at least most of them, then I can go do that. That'll be fun. And I won't do it the lazy way. I won't do it with iron golems. I actually have no idea how much sand I actually need. I mean, I imagine a lot because I want to cover that whole area that I drained with the dome. So that's a lot of blocks, but I don't think I'm gonna need like 12 shulker boxes of sand, which is what I'm gonna end up with after all this. Requires less custom input. Yeah, see, I don't know. I barely know anything about streaming. Like my knowledge on streaming is extremely limited. It's based on like two YouTube videos that I watched and what I know from watching streamers my whole life. That's basically it. That's all I know. I actually have no idea how long I've been streaming. I don't remember what time I started. What time is it now? That's only been like an hour. Well, yeah, hour and a half maybe. Okay, so what do we think? Do I want do we want to keep playing Minecraft or do something else? Because there are two other games that I kind of want to stream. So I'm thinking about switching it up. Because all I'm doing right now is digging sand, and that's kind of boring. Okay, let's see. Think I should stream Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. That game isn't that game like I know it's like a D&D thing where like you make different choices and then roll. But I'm not a big fan of like turn-based unless it's like a card game because that's technically turn-based, but like turn-based combat kind of thing. Yeah, turn-based RPG. I've tried to play I've tried to play Final Fantasy VII, the original one, and KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars, and I didn't get very far in either. Those both have turn-based combat. I mean, different kinds of turn-based combat. One's a JRPG from 30 years ago. I don't know, it's weird because I say I don't like turn-based combat, but then I play stuff like Civ. But Civ is like a whole different thing. You build like an empire. I don't think you can stream Baldur's Gate. Doesn't that game have nudity? Or does it have like it probably has like a streamer mode or something. I don't think I've ever seen anybody, well, except I don't think I've ever seen anybody stream Baldur's Gate. Okay, how are we doing on sand? I'm not gonna fill all these shulker boxes. That's gonna take forever. Uh, oh, you did for a bit when it came out. I know you posted videos of it. I never got a chance to watch them before you took them down. What kind of character would I play? The only like role play character that I've ever liked is like what my skin is based off of. I thought of a really cool idea of because my character's based on the Terraria Witch Doctor. I thought of a really cool idea of being a lizard, like a lizard druid or something, some kind of magic guy, but he's a lizard man. A warlock. Yeah, I don't. I did a little bit of research to try to figure out what the character would be, but I didn't. I don't know about Dragonborn. There isn't like a lizard folk. I don't want to be a dragon. I want to be a lizard man. Like I think it would be funny. I think a really funny character would be the idiot lizard man. Like to have really really low intelligence. Like the in whatever party he's in, they just like they just like found him in the woods like licking a tree or something, and he just follows them along. I think that'd be really funny. Like he's only on the adventure because he got lost in the forest and just decided to follow these random people. Yeah, I guess dragons are giant lizards. But I don't know. I feel like Dragonborn has a certain like I don't know how else to say it other than connotation where like when I hear Dragonborn I think of like Skyrim Dragonborn where you like or it's some like uh he's got like some fire ability or something. You know what? Let's finish off this layer because I'm almost through this layer. Or until the shovel gets slow. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Skyrim. I never finished the game. In classic Skyrim fashion, I never finished it. Okay, let's get rid of these mobs because I don't want to deal with them. Yeah, it could breathe poison. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm just trying to despawn all the mobs because I don't want to deal with them. I really hope my the mute key I set up is working. Like I can see it muting in OBS, so hopefully it's working. I mean, is that actually a thing in Baldur's Gate? You can breathe poison and stuff. I might think about it. Okay, good. So good. The mute key is working. Yeah, because I was just sick recently. Like just a normal like run of the mill cold, runny nose, scratchy throat kind of thing. And I'm like, huh? If you mean about Baldur's Gate, I asked if that was actually a thing. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was asking if Baldur's Gate actually had like acid spitting or poison spitting Dragonborn thing. Acid spitting would be cool too. Black Dragonborn. I'll have to look that up. Black dragons are poison. Okay, almost done with the sand. We're getting there. Copper. Copper dragon. Like the one I built on the was it the 120 world? You're telling me I can roleplay as the dragon that I built in Minecraft? Copper and black are acid. I mean, acid's cool too. I think acid would actually make more sense for my character. Well, I guess there are poisonous lizards, aren't is it monitor lizards, the big one? Aren't they poisonous? Or they have poisonous venom? Yeah, that's good enough for sand right now. I want to do something else. I don't have a portal out here. What does that sign say? That's not a sign. That's a... let's see. Oh, this one. It's this one. See, even with this beefy computer, it still lags sometimes with the game. But I think that's just the game though, because this game is very poorly optimized. I'm just gonna put these extra shulkers away. We'll come back to that. Sand. I'm just gonna put all these in here, even though they're mixed. It's fine. I've been thinking about revamping the storage too, like changing some of the categories. Because this plants category is the old one that I used to do, that has all the leaves in it. So it's basically full. Yeah, I always have a hard time picking in games when you have to create a character, it takes me forever. I'll sit there for like 3 hours just creating a character. But yeah, these filters, see if in this one it's like basically full. Because it's got all this stupid leaves in it. Okay, hold on 1 second. Be right back. Okay, big question. Is is using the map, this mini map, is using the map to find structures cheating? Is it cheating? I think for a world this old, I think it's fine. Because like fine, you never know what terrain has been changed. I mean, I do now because I have the map. Like if I go outside and look at the full map, you can see what terrain has been generated. But even still, like it's hard to tell exactly what has been generated before and what hasn't. So when I look for like big structures, I usually just use the map. And you can't even use things like chunk base for the worlds like this because again, the like this area has been generated already. Like you can see this huge rectangle where this cutoff is has been generated up to like here, and then this has been generated before. So this world is all kinds of jank. So it's really hard to tell where structures are. So I end up using the map to find them. Just I can't be bothered for some stuff. Okay, let's go to the trial chamber. Hold on. My alt tab, is it gonna move my game window? Maybe. No, it didn't. Okay. I want to look at. Well, if I click off, it's going to. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. I'm just looking at the messages, like the stream health messages. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to monitor that stuff closely. My earlier today, my internet was like fully cutting out for a few seconds. Like it would fully cut out for like 10 seconds and then come back. So I've kind of been watching the. I have the stream, or I have the things pulled up on my second monitor, the like stream health, and obviously the chat and the OBS window. Just making sure things are going smoothly, or smoothly as they can for the first. Actually, I'm gonna put this in my ender. Let's pull that pickaxe out. Put it in here. Oh, this is full. Yeah, this is where all my extra diamond gear goes. Let me grab another shulker box. I'll do it the lazy way. Just spare diamond weapons, sure. Well, I guess I could have just whatever. I don't know. Could have just put it in there. It's fine. Oh, I want to grab the disc that I found. What did I do with it? Is it over here? It's over here. The trial chamber disc I got. I want to put it with the others. I have all the farmable ones, but I need to collect, pig step, other side. What are the other ones called? I need the other creator and then precipice. And then I'm not on the newest update, so I don't have the gas one or the what's it called? The lava chicken. Okay, what do I need for trial chamber? I need blocks. I need probably torches. I don't have any. I need to make some. I definitely have sticks. I can just do that in here. Oh, water bucket. Grab some stone. Bricks, I guess. Seeing as I have an overabundance of stone. Just like these chests are mostly full. And then this chest, these are like all full. Well, except for the top chest, I guess. But the way I have these set up is it's just a hopper behind there. So you can't actually put anything back in there. unless you dump it in the top. But it's fine. Oh, I need a shield. A shield would be a good idea. Do I have one? I got a bunch of extra discs. That's not what I need, though. I need iron and wood. Wood. Jungle wood is fine. Let's see. Iron. What color is this banner? White banner? I want to make a copy of it and put it on the shield. Is wool sorted? Oh, this white banner. Doesn't matter. I think wool is sorted. I think it's it's right here. Grab this. Make a copy. Put it on the shield. I don't know. That's just a. I don't know why I made that banner. That's my island. That represents the Mushroom Island, I guess. I don't know why it's like that. And then this one is for the Spawn Island. I had a thing where I was trying to make banners for all of my different areas. Like I have one for the UFO, and I have one for the Mesa. I mean, you saw them in the Nether Hub if you were here earlier. I need unbreaking. I have it somewhere. Let's just go to the villagers. There's probably some over there. Okay, not in there. Here we go. Is there an anvil down here? I don't think so, unless there's one up here. No. It's fine. I'll just fly back over here. What are you doing here? Anvil? It's over here. Let's do shield. All right. Actually, I need to see where's the waypoint. Trial Chamber 2. Enable. Okay. Let's go outside. It's over here by this big hole. I don't think I've ever been to this. Well, I mean, obviously I've been here because it's on the map, but I don't think I've ever explored this mansion either. And I don't know if it's a new gen one or an old gen one, so I have no idea if it has the armor trim. Okay, where is this? Write down the coordinates. I'm pulling up my phone so I can write so I can do math because division is hard. 1695 divided by 8. They're both positive. 725 divided by 8. Okay. You need to go to 21190 in the nether. I need obsidian. I can probably get rid of this now. Obsidian. Just whatever. Unless I have some in my ender? I do. Okay. I don't need this then. Do that. Was there... There is a flint and steel. Okay. So let's scrap those. Is there anything I'm forgetting? A bed. I need a bed. Um, we'll take the purple one, I guess. No, it's fine. I'm gonna sleep when I get there anyway. Okay, question is, do we go nether roof? Or, okay, we gotta go to 211, which is this way. Let's check the map. Does my tunnel go out that far? It does. So I think we just connect to the hub. Oh, I passed it already. Uh, go away. This sword has knockback on it, which is annoying. 211, and then this way. Until, what did I say? 90? Let's put a torch here. Well, I guess it's right next to the Mesa one, so I'm not going to forget. Yep, we got this old nether terrain where the caves used to generate up high. Oh, you know what I didn't show in the tour? Let's go there now, while I remember. We didn't go to the old nether hub. Because this is at 110 up near the ceiling. There's actually an old hub. Let's see, can I throw an ender pearl down here? There we go. This is the old nether hub. This way goes to the UFO. And for some reason I left the quartz in the ceiling. I don't remember why. But that goes to the UFO. Uh, this was where I had the spawn portal. Is there anything in this chest? Yes, that's why it's still there. Netherrack, just netherrack. And then I had this Mushroom Island area. Like it was supposed to emulate what the island looked like. This is where the portal used to be. And then I kind of stole the tunnel. This was the original tunnel. And I copied it up there, kind of. And then this is the old nether. Yeah, the mining mesa is up the stairs. And then around this corner is a tunnel to the taiga. And that is pretty much it for the old nether. There's no gold. Like you can tell there's no, what is it called? Nether gold ore. We got this guy. I don't know. Nothing much going on here. This furnace. I don't know. It's old. I thought it was worth mentioning. I rarely ever come down here anymore. Okay. Let's go back to what I was doing before. This way. $90 right here. All right. We gamble. Hold on, actually. Okay. Actually, I need this. Where is it? Where's trial team? It's below me. It's directly below me. Okay, let's just dig down. Right about here, maybe. I have no idea how low it is. Digging, digging. Digging straight down. Like you're not supposed to do. Well, it says 72 meters. Is that how many blocks? No, that's to the bottom of the world because that's how um the waypoint works when you um do it like that. This is dangerous. Just using netherrack because that's what I have on me. I don't care what's in the caves. I want the trial chamber. Only at 50, so it's gonna be. I think they generate between. Is it 40? And it's like 40, and I think it's like 40 and negative 40, something. And they're typically lower on the lower end, so it's gonna take a minute to get there. This would be a good time to have background music. That would have been smart. You know what I can do? Let's turn this on. I know it's intermittent, but it's better than nothing. Man, this one's really deep, isn't it? Mhm. Unless it's over there. It should be right on top of it. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, where are we coming in? This is fine. Yeah, the downside of streaming. Yeah, the silence. I know. Yeah, and I'm not good at keeping a dead conversation going, so I mean, I'm comfortable with silence. I know some people aren't. Okay, put down the bed. Put down an ender. Maybe make a chest. Put all this junk in. Oh, I picked up the stupid logs. There we go. Get rid of all, not my obsidian. That's important. Okay, put this in here. Put this in here. You know, I never actually checked if the portal worked the other way, but it should be fine. Okay, ender pearl for emergencies. Totem on my hotbar, I guess. Blocks. What do I not need? I don't need rockets. So I'm going to be wearing that. All right. Looks like we got silverfish, which kind of sucks. That looks like I actually don't know remember what that one is. Is that spiders? Or bogged? I hope it's not bogged. It is going to be bogged. Yep. Okay, hold on. Probably should eat food. Trying to concentrate. I know I'm not saying much. I'm trying to concentrate. So that was just food. I think they might have fallen down. Probably. Yep, there he is. Hey, buddy. Okay, we got a key. Another key. Yeah, I don't have a um pillager farm thing. I don't have an outpost marked. So if I want an ominous bottle, I have to earn it from the chamber, which is fun. Okay, let's get these pots. Because I want that orange disc. Oh no, it's one of these rooms. Okay. Well, at least I'm at the top. And I can kind of keep the other ones from activating by just staying here. This is the slow, boring way to do it, though. Oh, I just activated that one. Okay. If you hurry up and spawn. Is that the last one? Yep. I'm gonna hold on to this. Oh, I missed. Ow. Should be one more, right? It spawned 6, I think. for normal. Just a bucket. Fire charge. I didn't bring shulker boxes. Gosh darn it. I don't need this garbage. Sure, let's open a vault. Oh, impaling. I mean, I'll keep it. Diamond. Nothing good, really. Let's mark those. Got music fading in. I love the classic Minecraft music. So much so that I want to buy the vinyl of the alpha and beta volumes. Poison potion. I might go back and get a shulker box. Okay, maybe swing the axe probably. That might be helpful. I wasn't counting, so I don't know how many skeletons we have left. Oh, none. Key. I don't have a lot of spare armor, so I'm gonna keep that actually. And there's nothing at the bottom, right? I was already down here. I'm an idiot. We gotta go through here. I might block these off. Yeah, I'm gonna block these off because I'm gonna go back and get a shulker box. Let me do that real quick. So I know I've been there. Villager trading for, yeah, for armor. I haven't done too much of it. I have armorers, but I didn't cure them. So their armor is extremely expensive. Okay, let's fly out of here. You know what I should have done? I should have lit up the area around this portal. I didn't, okay, hold on. I don't need that, I don't need that. Give me this. Let's just do the lazy way. Move. There. Okay. Back at the base. Okay, let's sugar boxes. That's what I came back here for. Scrap. It doesn't matter. May as well dump off this netherrack. Is there anything in here? No. I think I set this up for netherrack, but I never put netherrack in there. Because these chests are like all full. Okay, let's put some of this loot in here. I'm gonna put the food in there. I don't need that. I don't want to sleep in a bed because then it will move my spawn. Right. I don't want to just dump down this hole because it'll probably kill me. I almost died the other day in this world because I was floating down the hole under my base, you know, like where I collect stone and stuff. Um, and I was floating down, and for some reason, when I hit the bottom, I just took a bunch of fall damage for no reason. Sometimes that I can't organize that. Sometimes that happens. Okay, totem. Put that on. All right. Okay, we were already in there. No rooms on this floor. Try upstairs. Nothing over here. Nothing here. Check the bottom floor. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I usually get the boring, like the boring corner room. Or like it usually the staircase goes up and then the entrance is on the end. Or it has the water room in the corner. I don't think I've ever seen the vertical one. I'll take the ender pearls, I guess. Do I want that? Not really. Uh, okay, I was already up here. We need to go down. I'm getting kind of hungry in real life. I'm gonna take that. Did we go this way? I think we go this way first. Okay, hopefully, just turn on a fan. Hopefully the mic doesn't pick that up. Um, that's just a vault. Ow. I, You don't hear the fan? Good. It's not a big fan, and it's not pointed at the mic, so. Okay, is there another small thing in here? There's only 2 spawners in this room, really? It's interesting. Okay, where did I come in from? It was on the bottom floor, right? Yeah, right there. Okay. It's just silverfish. So small, I can't I can't hit them. Key, a stone pickaxe, wow. Ender pearls. We'll go this way first. Is there a trap? No. Oh, that's weird. Paling too. I guess we'll take it. Okay, we need to go the other way. There's a vault up there. I don't have the ominous effect though. I want to take out these guys first. No key. I'm gonna open this. Diamond armor. Let's get rid of that. Need bricks. Okay. Hello. Haha. Get pinned in the corner. Is there a stairway up? No. Got him. I got blocks. That's what I wanted. It's just food, of course. Okay. I think is that it for this trial chamber? Is that really it? I guess I can go find the other one I know. Okay, I've been in this room. There's only one way out, which is over here. And I don't have the ominous stuff. Potions. I think I was already down here, right? That's the dead end. No, I have not been down here yet. Okay, but it is also a dead end, so bone. Okay. Been that way. Let's see. Did I go this? I think this is the one I went into. Yeah. Okay. I forgot to block it off, so I forgot. I want to make one of these into a farm, but I mean, I'm gonna decide based on which one is the best. And so far, this one isn't much better than the... Well, this one's slightly better than the other one because it has bogged. The other one had husks and skeletons. This one has bogged and silverfish. That's really it. This is like the smallest... This is like the weirdest, smallest chamber I've ever seen. I know we gotta go up to get out. My rockets. Nothing in there. Okay, check this out one more time. Make sure there's no areas I missed. It was already in there. Yeah, I think that's it for this chamber. It's up here. Nothing? This way. Oh, I didn't go this way. There's nothing here, though. This is just the entrance. Oh. I guess I can... we can leave it. That's fine. Nothing in there. May as well. Okay, let's go find one more. Oh, isn't there a secret room in here? Well, nothing of use, really. Okay. Where is there one more thing? So I can use this key. I did all the ones in here, right? Yeah, I did that one. I did that one. Not that way. Not that way. This is like really, like I said, this is like really small. Oh, surely there's one in here I didn't use. I didn't open. I did open that one. Huh. Yeah, this chamber's really, really small. Oh, I missed the jump because I suck. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh, trying to eat some food. I'll come back here at some point once I have keys. I don't need any of this crap. Um, you know what? Let's put all this loot in here. Yes, even the gold picket. That's really bad. That's like atrociously bad. Well, I guess I didn't open these. I didn't open these vaults. So, um, okay, let's. I mean, I may as well. May as well take out all this material. Except for this bow. I don't want that. Pick this up. Pick this up. I'll come back here at some point. I just don't have I don't have the ominous keys. Uh, okay, fly back home. It's this way. A little bit of lag. Okay. Put bed in there. This can just go there. My other trial loop. Oh, I guess I do have these. Let's do that. Um, okay. Let's go back. I forgot I got that. I must have got it from the last chamber I did. Or, well, the first chamber I did, I should say. I still have, yeah, okay. Oof. A little bit of lag there. But you know what? I picked up the bed. Like an idiot. Do I have one in here? Um. Ooh, do I have a... Okay, I do have spare elytra. I don't have another bed. But there are beds. There are beds over here. Okay, let me go grab one real quick. In the pit area. It was over here. Grab this one. Yeah, look for the room with beds. Yeah, I remember in that pillar over there, or that the tall part. Okay. Do I have spare armor is the question. No. So if I die, I'm screwed. Okay. I have to try to fight him off with my fist. That'll be fun. I'm not gonna bother. You know what? Actually, we'll do it like this. Because they can only spawn line of sight. Ow. Come on. Maybe if I dig this out just a little bit. How much time do we have? We have 15 minutes on the timer. Okay. Come on. I know this the silverfish one. I know that it spawns slow. Did I get a key? Did I get anything? What did I get? Did it fall through the floor? It must have gave me golden carrots because I don't know what I got. Oh no, it's right here. It's a potion. Let's. I'm gonna drink that actually. Bruh. How do I not know what I get? I like I don't think that one was food. Maybe I need to not have the block on top because it gets weird. I don't I don't see anything I picked up. Unless it really was food. It very well could have been. Okay. I should have brought more blocks. I threw them all away. Let's get rid of that. Okay, that one definitely was food. Okay, next. r- Oh, I forgot about this might get tricky. Unless I want to cheese it like this. But then it takes longer. Oh, don't do that. Let's activate all these and see what happens. I can always bail. Let me eat real quick. Get them to fight each other. Key. Kill that one. Okay, I'm gonna bail for a sec. Eat some food. Slimes. Well, it's done. Just food. I want a key. Okay. Cool. A banner pattern. Oh, I got another bottle. That's good. Okay, well, let me eat food. I'm gonna move my food to. Well, I don't have my chest plate on. That's why I'm taking so much damage. Come on. Yes, a key. Okay. Now I don't have to come back to that room. Um, next was down here, I think, somewhere. Uh, the other thing is, if I die, I don't have a way to get back down here because I've just been jumping. Like I didn't build a staircase or nothing. I'm not gonna die though. I have OP God armor. Yeah, I forgot to remove the water. Okay, they're fighting. So while they do that, I'm gonna remove the water. Got him. Just food. Ow. I've been shot. Key. Okay, let's get this one. Another banner pattern. Oh, book. Oh, just punch. Okay, let's I didn't bring a shulker box. Because I'm a dum dum. Uh okay, see ya. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream for. I'm getting kinda hungry anyway. Um I might finish this chamber out and then head off. Death. Okay, come on. Ow. Just sit here and stare at the spawner. Okay, gotcha. Finally. Okay. Is there one? There's not one that way. I need to go up. Yeah, there is one up there. I didn't even come over here. It's fine. Just food. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, milk. Emeralds and stuff. I'm gonna drink this honey. Okay. There is nothing that way. About up here. So I knew I had to be missing something. I don't think there's gonna be anything up here though. Yep. Dead end. Get rid of that. Okay. Nothing else up here. Alright. Let's move on. There's one room left. I have one key. Let's get rid of these guys. Okay, hold on. I need to eat food. I have my chest plate on. Good. Okay, yeah, come down here to my level. There you are. Okay, now I need to kill these guys. Oh, there you are. Come here. Just food. And a key. Okay, so we can open 2 more vaults. Let's open this one. Another banner pattern. I like literally all I've gotten is banner patterns. And then the book for the thing I don't have. Density. I don't have a mace. So kind of useless. Alright. Think I'm gonna open the vault that's by the exit. I'm gonna head to the exit and then open that. Which way was that? It was this way, I think. Possibly, yes. Hello. Give me the mace. Nope, got the music disc again. Don't need that. Okay, break this. Actually, or not need it. I don't need 2 slime. Let's just move it. I'll leave. I'm not gonna leave the ender. All right. Struggling to fly. Okay. Through the portal. And we gotta go left. Chicken jockey. Yeah, I just saw that on the left there was a pig, well, it was a piglin jockey. I don't think that one drops the disc anyway. I think it's just the zombie one. Okay. Let's combine all our loot. Those. Bottle. Didn't I get 2 of those? Did I throw it away by accident? I don't remember. Density punch. Oh no, it's right here. I'm just blind. Food. I think the banner pattern is way too common. Like, because you get that, like, over literally everything else so often. Okay, breeze rods, we got a decent amount. A bucket of water, that's fine. Let's organize my inventory. Alright, I'm gonna end stream. It's been a great stream. This was kind of like a test stream just to see how it would go, and I think it went well. I might review the VOD. I think YouTube is going to save a VOD, hopefully. And then, yeah, I do want to play other games, not just Minecraft on here. So, that's it for the stream, and I'll see you next time.